So I want you to quote that again, what you were saying about the system.
Well, you were saying that the system, or the media presents the system as being nice and organized and having, you know, everything in order.
Right.
And the problem that the system has, well, the order that they're presenting is a facade.
Yes.
It's a packaging presented by the media. They want to make the people believe that everything is fancy and in order and appropriate, wrapped up in their package.
Yes.
Birthday present packaging,
Exactly.
Christmas morning wrappings, and but what happens when you get underneath the wrapping is you see the disorder and the chaos that they're creating within the social confines of the average mind.
Right.
They're destroying lives. They're creating poverty. They're stealing fathers out of homes.
From the poor.
And creating, they sell the righteous for silver. They sell the needy for shoes.
Right.
They're turning justice into wormwood. They afflict the just and take the bribe. All the while financing these talking heads, portraying everything's well. Or they want to create fear because they control you through fear. See,
that's the best control.
The best control is chaos and fear, because then they can get in and hide within it. So they create terrorism. The funny thing about a war on terror is there's no enemy, so you never win.
That's what I always say.
And so it's like a dog trying to fight a flea.
Or chasing its own tail.
You never get to see the enemy. And when you find out that the enemy's already within, then the war is over. So they don't want you to see that.
That's very wise spoken.
So they create chaos, and through the chaos they dominate control. They control your minds through media, social brainwashing and hypnotism, and they even get to the point where if they can't get in your mind to know what you're thinking, they'll control what you're thinking. So you become their robot, almost soulish. And I've heard it said that when you don't stand on the truth, you'll fall for anything. And today we see a lot of people that are willingly ignorant.
Oh yeah, it's laziness. It's the easiest way, you know, out of.
They've entertained us so much that the man doesn't want to think for himself. He'd rather sit his mind in front of a video game and put it on hold, or slap on a radio station, put on his freaking iPods, and tune everything out and pretend like nothing's going on around him. And isolate him within his own mind, and when...
It's called a distraction noise.
Noise pollution.
That is a distraction. Yes.
It's called the white noise of the media.
Yeah, it's white.
Do you know what white noise means?
It's coming gray.
White noise is where it overpowers all the other noise frequencies and you hear nothing, although you think you're hearing something.
They use a form of biological programming as a form of hypnotism, kind of like when you throw a frog in the water, then you turn the heat on. It comes on so subtly and so slow that through their entertainment they put themselves to sleep, where the frog boils in its water because his body temperature adjusts to the temperature around him.
You done that?
Have I done that? No, but I've studied the art of boiling reptiles.
Are we talking about government right now?
I did. All right. So are you here for him or are you here for us?
Sir, besides your dog, does the system have a soul?
Yeah, I'm part of the system, and I have a soul.
How about you? Does the system have a soul?
The people have a soul.
Have you ever thought about that? Does the system have a soul?
I never thought about it, but it doesn't seem to be it seems to be a dark soul if it has a soul.
We are representing the system has no soul. So what does that mean? What is the system for people? What's a system to you? Is there a system actually in the system? Because in my eyes, if there's a system, there should be something organized. Do you see this country as organized? Nice and neat, everything the way it should be? I don't think so.
This is very interesting. 9/11 was an inside job. Well, of course, I've been hearing that quite a bit from my connection with the Truth for 9/11 group, so they'll get a big kick out of seeing that. Because they're saying this is where the guys were that actually did the... Okay. Right shot. It's a perfect shot. So I know they don't like any camera work on these, is that right? So there's no cameras allowed in the room?
No cameras allowed. This is confidential information.
Okay, so there's no cameras anywhere,
Nope.
looking anywhere?
Nope. We don't
Okay.
have any cameras anywhere.
I love your truthfulness. It's wonderful.
Anywhere.
Okay, thank you.
You know
We're
what?
just in
This-
here making a surveillance state to be
Yes.
sure there's no other cameras.
This right here, this
Mm-hmm.
was jammed yesterday.
And somebody's ass.
Other places too. Sometimes they go in the ass, sometimes they go in the mouth. Yeah, it just doesn't matter. I mean,
So,
Because he wanted to come look at the place and see how it looks. Rumpel headquarters where we do media. Yeah, we're doing broadcasting out of here. You know, we're taping it and then we'll see where we want to sell it or use it for. That's our plan.